What's up, guys? So, this is from Wallet Hub. This is an article from April 3rd, 2023. Okay. And these are the healthiest cities in the USA. Now, the healthiest city in the USA is, drumroll please, San Francisco, California. At number 1. Number 2, Seattle. Number 3, Honolulu. And number 4, San Diego. That's your top 4. That is your Champions League of the USA, right? Because in football, top 4 go to the Champions, top 4 from La Liga go to the Champions League. This is your Champions League in terms of healthy cities in the USA, okay? If we look for the healthiest city in Alaska, it would be Juneau. Juneau is the 65th healthiest city. Okay? Juneau is healthier than Tacoma, Washington. Okay? Juneau is healthier than Anchorage, Alaska. Anchorage is 143rd in healthcare, 97th in nutritious food, 152nd in fitness, and guess what? 40th in green spaces. So for all you goofy ass Southsiders that promote, oh, Chugach State Park, oh, we go hike up Kanawha, oh, we'll go hike up Flat Top, fuck out of here. Ain't no green spaces in Anchorage. 40th. And you hype it up as, oh, big wildlife, right? Big wildlife. Yeah, no, fuck out of here with that shit, right? Juneau, I want to say Juneau is better. What is Juneau in fitness? Juneau in terms of fitness, because Juneau's only really got like 2 gyms. Oh, Juneau's 155th in fitness. But they're 105th in healthcare. What's Anchorage in healthcare? Anchorage is 143rd. Juneau has better healthcare than Anchorage. Juneau has more nutritious food. Anchorage is what, 97th? What's Juneau in terms of food? What is 52nd in food? Okay. But they're nothing compared to Seattle. Anchorage and Juneau, fucking Anchorage, Seattle makes Anchorage look like fucking Cooper Landing. Seattle makes Juneau look like Wasilla. Seattle is 11th in food and healthcare, 2nd in food, 8th in fitness, 9th in green space. San Francisco is 30th in healthcare, 1st in food, 53rd in fitness, and 1st in green space. Seattle makes fucking Anchorage look like Ninilchik. Okay? Seattle makes Anchorage look like fucking LaConner, Washington. Or Blaine, Washington. Okay? That's what Seattle does. And for you goofy ass squareheads, my great grandma was from Norway. I can say squarehead, okay? You goofy ass squareheads on the south side, fucking promoting, oh, Bellingham, right? Bellingham ain't even on this list. The 360 ain't even on this list, bruh. If you look at all the cities in Washington, you have Vantucky. Oh, my bad, Vancouver. It's still Vantucky. You have Tacoma, right? You have Spokane. How the fuck is Spokane ahead of Bellingham? That shows people in Bellingham don't value their health. I don't even see Bellingham. I don't even see any city in Whatcom County on this list. Okay? Seattle makes Anchorage look like freaking Ninilchik. Seattle makes Anchorage look like LaConner. Seattle makes Juneau look like Wasilla, right? San Francisco makes Anchorage look like fucking Talkeetna. Seattle makes Anchorage look like fucking Roseville, Oregon. Okay? Seattle makes Anchorage look like Ashfield, Massachusetts. Okay? Seattle makes Anchorage look like fucking Cooper Landing. Seattle makes Juneau look like Chugiak. You know what I mean? Anchorage has terrible healthcare. Anchorage has terrible fitness. And it's embarrassing that San Diego has better fitness than San Francisco. It's like, come on now. San Francisco, you need some barbell therapy. Snatches, clean and jerk, push press, back squat, front squat, some snatch pulls, clean pulls, shit like just good old school Olympic weightlifting. Good old school Olympic weightlifting. That's what they need. Barbell therapy. Because guess what? Seattle got it. Seattle got the 8th best fitness in the entire USA. But that's embarrassing because Seattle is 2 spots behind Salt Lake. And Salt Lake's a shithole. Utah's a shithole. You know what I mean? So San Francisco, Seattle, Honolulu, San Diego. Y'all got to up your fitness game to be the top 4. Y'all already in the top 4 for healthiest cities, but up your fitness game. Up your Olympic weightlifting game. And we all know the three greatest sports in the world are soccer, Olympic weightlifting, and track and field. And that's a fact. So up your fucking fitness game. Up your fitness game. And honestly, if you could up your healthcare game, that would be dope too. Because that would mean more people would want to move to those places. And I also want to read the excerpt that was on top of this article, on top of this study. Location matters when it comes to health. Some places promote wellness by expanding access to nutritious food and recreational facilities. Others strive to keep healthcare costs affordable for everybody, or for everyone, it said, or keep parks clean and well maintained. Of course, the most pressing health issue in the past 2 years has been the COVID-19 pandemic. Although life has returned almost to normal now, city leaders need to stay vigilant for any future health crisis to safeguard the wellness of their residents, both physically and mentally. When a city doesn't take care of these many important issues, it can be hard to keep up good health. After all, the cost of care in the U.S. is rising, which is especially hard in the midst of inflation. Plus, there are so many sources of health advice online that it can be difficult for a person to figure out what is legitimate and what is a fad. To determine in which areas residents prioritize well-being, Wallet Hub compared more than 180 of the most populated U.S. cities across 43 key indicators of good health. Our data set ranges from the cost of a medical visit to fruit and vegetable consumption to the percentage of residents who are fully vaccinated. That's embarrassing. Anchorage is an embarrassment. Let's keep it 100. Anchorage is an embarrassment. Anchorage is a fucking embarrassment to the rest of the United States. Juneau, Tacoma, you guys are embarrassments in terms of healthcare, in terms of being healthy, okay? Get your game up. San Francisco, Seattle, Honolulu, San Diego, well done. Oakland and San Jose, you have zero business losing to a degenerate shithole like Salt Lake City. You have zero business losing to a degenerate shithole like Madison, Wisconsin, or like Atlanta, Georgia, or Denver, Colorado, or Minneapolis, Minnesota. You have zero business. Get your game up. Start promoting a culture of Olympic weightlifting, okay? San Jose, you have an MLS club. Start promoting a culture of soccer, okay? But also promote a culture of Olympic weightlifting, okay? Also, Oakland and San Jose, you need to get your healthcare up. You're losing to fucking Burlington, Vermont. You're losing to a little shithole in Vermont. There is zero excuses for that. Look, I have high standards, and I hate losing to shitholes in flyover country. I hate losing. Look, as someone who rocks with the large coastal cities, I hate losing to shitholes in flyover country. We need to be winning. We need to be winning. You know, we need to have the best healthcare. We need to have the best food, the best fitness. That's what we need to do. We need to win. We need to win. That's what we need to do. We need to win. And look, if the healthcare and the fitness and the food in Anchorage, they don't improve in the next 6 months, and I highly doubt they'll improve, that seals the deal. I'm going out of state, whether it's somewhere in Washington, whether it's somewhere in California. We'll see, right? We'll see. Oh, Worcester, Massachusetts is also healthier than Alaska. 24th in healthcare, 106th in food, 112th in fitness, 99th in green space. That's an embarrassment. That's an embarrassment. Anchorage is 112th. If Anchorage can't get shit together, that seals it. I'm leaving. You know what I mean? Anchorage just doesn't care about healthcare. And that's why you have a bunch of fat truffle shufflers waddling around fucking Walmart, buying all kinds of junk food, not taking care of themselves. Again, if Alaska's 112th. At the start of before reading this article, I predicted Alaska would be 100th. I wasn't too far off. I was only 12 spots off. So it's worse than I thought. So, again, when you have these libertarian specialists in failure running your city, when you have these libertarian specialists in failure running the state of Alaska, again, they're specialists in failure because they fail the working class people, people are going to move out. And people are going to move to San Francisco, Seattle, Honolulu, San Diego. Because ain't nobody moving to fucking Salt Lake City. It's a degenerate Mormon shithole. Yo, so there you go. Peace. And I can call places degenerate Mormon shitholes because I grew up in South Anchorage and there's a big Mormon problem out there. You know what I mean? So there you go. And yes, Mormons are a cult. So there you go. Peace.